This show is fucking awesome. Hey there guys, so recently I watched the whole season of The Mandalorian in like 2 days, and you guys are probably wondering why am I so late to the party. That's because I live in the UK, we don't get the Disney Plus streaming service till like March, so I had to pull a few strings. Shh. Ever since Disney bought Lucasfilm, I've always wanted something with bounty hunters. I kind of imagine like a Goodfellas films with bounty hunters, and you also have Jabba the Hutt. But we got The Mandalorian, and with The Mandalorian it's so unique. We also get the Mandalorian mythology mixed into it, but you can clearly tell this was influenced by samurai films and spaghetti westerns such as Lone Wolf and Cub and the Dollars trilogy. So you guys probably know what the show is about. You have this lone Mandalorian bounty hunter that travels the outer reaches of the galaxy, far away from the New Republic authority. We also have Baby Yoda. We all know what Baby Yoda is. I'm not going to explain it. I'm not even going to go into detail what's it about because it's really annoying. The whole internet knows what it's about. But we also have the Mandalorian mythology, which I kind of find it really interesting. And we also have the What Remain of the Empire. Now this is created by Disney's golden boy Jon Favreau, and yes, we do get some recycled stuff such as Jawas, Tusken Raiders, Tatooine, but it's also a breath of fresh air. This is the best thing to come out of Star Wars since Rogue One. Pedro Pascal as the Mandalorian is just awesome. We all know he should have stayed in Game of Thrones much longer. He's mostly in the helmet apart from one scene in the final episode, but he's required to give so much with very little physical acting, and he's just excellent at showing emotion without using his face. The other characters are just great as well. We've got Apollo Creed, what more could you ask for? Now I just want to go for a quick overview of the directors and their episodes. Firstly, Dave Filoni, who should be the head of Star Wars really, but he was George Lucas' apprentice. He created Star Wars, The Clone Wars and Rebels, but he directed the first episode and he did a great job establishing the character, the nature of the action, the world, the production value, the epic score. But he also directed episode 5, The Gunslinger, the one on Tatooine, and it's the weakest episode by far. It's just a filler episode and it has some really bad acting to it. I mean, I want to say just skip it, but if you really enjoy the show you can watch it for what it is. But yeah, it's the one on Tatooine. It's a fine episode, but if you want to skip it, I don't blame you. The second director is Rick Famuyiwa, I think I'm saying that right, but he was the director of the film Dope back in 2015, which is a really cool episode. But he directed episode 2, The Child, which it's only 28 minutes long, but it gives you so much. I mean, it has some great action, some really cool scenarios, some really cool interactions. Rick also directed episode 6, The Prisoner, which was a really good filler episode with some really great cameos. The third director would be Deborah Child, which she did by second, my third favourite episode of the season. My third favourite would be episode 3, The Sin, and my second favourite would be episode 7, The Reckoning. And I can't wait to what she does with Kenobi. Now the fourth director is Bryce Dallas Howard. You'll know her from the Jurassic World films, but she directed episode 4, The Sanctuary, which has the same plot for films like Seven Samurai, A Bug's Life, Magnificent Seven, but seeing a western type of story in the Star Wars universe is kind of cool, and making the AT-ST, this red-eye monster, is kind of unique. Now the final director is Taika Waititi, who also voiced IG-11, which you probably guys know how much I love Taika Waititi films like Jojo Rabbit and Thor Ragnarok. He's probably my favourite director at the moment. But he ended the show on such a high note with the redemption. So The Mandalorian isn't just great Star Wars, it's great science fiction with a western spin on it, kind of like Firefly. And I binge watched the whole show in 2 days. I always loved the Star Wars underworld, but we only got glimpses of it. So with this, it lets you live in it for a while. And I love The Mandalorian so much, I can't wait to see what they do with season 2. It actually felt like Disney has a plan with Star Wars now. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Go like, share and subscribe. Let me know, what did you think of The Mandalorian? Comment down below. Go check out my Facebook, my Twitter and my Instagram page. You guys are awesome. I got your back.